everyone, it's Essie here with a process video for GoGoGetaway, and today I'm creating a layout for a challenge which is for our the group of us that are attending the GoGoGetaway scrapbooking event in October. That's 2018. So this event will be GoGoGetaway's 22nd scrapbooking event. And so the team have challenged us to create layouts based on 22. So I'm starting off with a mixed media background using some Heidi Swap inks and the packaging technique. I've got butter, coral, hot pink and ocean are my colours that I'm using. I was just going to stick with the coral, but it was not quite pink enough, so I'm just adding a little bit of the hot pink over the top just to bring up just to raise the pink level a little bit, adding a little bit of blue as well, but being careful not to smoosh the colours together too much. I want the individual colours to be clear. So I'm using mostly paper from the Chamel Little by Little 6x6 paper pad. I've got a couple of other bits that were in my scrapbox from other collections, and I've cut them into squares which are 2 by 2 inches square to fit with the theme. And I'm just positioning them on my background, working out the balance of colours and where I want the squares to go, and this is going to form a foundation for layering on my photographs, which I've also printed and cut to 12 by 2 by 2 inch squares. And altogether with the photographs and the patterned paper, I've got 22 squares. I'm just moving the photographs around now to see where I want them positioned, just thinking about whether to take that square out or not, the patterned paper square, but I'm deciding not, having a play with the positioning of the photographs just to get an idea about which ones I'm going to use, and snapping a quick photograph of it because I've removed them now and I've done some messy stitching across my patterned paper squares. I'm not sure how well if you can see that on the video, but I've just done 2 or 3 rows of a couple of rows across each row of squares of messy stitching on my machine. Now I'm popping the photographs back on using that photo I snapped as guidance so that I don't spend another hour repositioning them and changing my mind endless times. Gluing them down, I'm using fun foam to stick most of them down. I'm going to do a couple of them flat, but most of them I'm going to put on fun foam just to give an extra layer of dimension, make the photographs stand out above the background. So I'm following a formula that I pretty much always use generally for my layouts, starting with the background, whether it's whether I do a mixed media, which I do a lot, or just using patterned paper on the background. The patterned paper squares were my next layer, and then adding my photographs in. And now, as you can see, I'm coming in with ephemera. So these are all cardstock or paper ephemera from ephemera packs from scrapbooking collections. There's a whole mixture here. I've got some cocoa vanilla from their Wild at Heart collection, which is quite old now. I've still got a few bits of that left. I've got some Maggie Holmes carousel. I've got that little camera there from Chamel box of crayons. And I think I've got a couple of bits from the Paige Taylor Evans Pick Me Up collection as well. So just gluing those bits of ephemera down. Again, I kind of tried it out and took a photograph to see what I liked where. And I'm just popping the ephemera down in place. I've got my title. I've chosen my title, Just Us Two. These are all, as you can probably tell, these are all photographs of me and my other half. starting with the very top one on the top left hand corner is the first photograph that was taken of us together just a couple of months after we met at a party, and ending with the one at the bottom is the most recent photograph of us together at my niece's wedding in September. So popping my title, I've decided on a mixed font title, and it includes the word to, which is one of the other suggestions to meet the challenge criteria. Just adding a couple more bits of ephemera there, some hearts, and I'm going to add those little two. Oh no, I'm not. I thought I was adding those little tabs that are on the left there, but I'm not, obviously. Yeah, I think I do add them later on. But now I'm going to my next layer of embellishments, and I've fished out lots of packets of stickers. I've got some Mambi chips, I love these sets of chipboard stickers. Lots of them have got glittery details on, so I'm just adding some of those in to tie in with the glitter that's on the happiness is here. A piece of ephemera, just wanted to add a little bit more bling. And that brings in the us in the title is gold metallic, so that just kind of ties in with that as well. I've got some puffy stickers, which again I quite like. I wasn't sure about puffy stickers when they first arrived, but I am quite liking them now. I'm quite liking the little extra dimension that they bring. I've got some hearts here. I think they're from Pink Fresh, those ones. Just having a look. My desk, after I finish this layout, is absolutely covered in packets of stickers and ephemera, because I've got pretty much every packet that I own out all over my desk, because I'm just using bits and pieces from all sorts, and I love the fact that I can just tie in, there's no one collection here. It's just bits and pieces from all sorts, using up bits and pieces from half finished packets. I'm just adding that ampersand in down the bottom there. And now I've got some of the wooden button embellishments. That one there is Cocoa Vanilla, and I've got some Chamel as well. I think I add a little camera one up the top there. That's from the Go Now Go collection. So just adding in, and of course finishing off with my Nouveau drops. This layout is so colourful, I can go crazy with lots of different colours of Nouveau, just adding little dots of dimension over the page. Coming in with the navy, I think this must be one of my favourite colours, that navy. It's not called navy, I can't remember what it's called, and it dries much darker than it looks in the bottle, but it's a lovely colour. So just adding that in there. And then that's me pretty much done. I hope you've enjoyed watching my video, and I look forward to seeing you here again soon. And don't forget to check out the GoGoGetaway Facebook page, and we also have a blog which has lots of inspiration for scrapbook layouts from the fabulous design team. Thanks for watching. Bye.